Morning, folks. It's early this morning. It's Sunday morning. I'm trying to feed up before church time and everything. And my boy Woody here, and my two little sidekicks here, little misfits. Yeah, y'all misfits, both of y'all. Yeah. And we're fixing to go feed up real quick. So it's a beautiful day here. There's a few clouds, high clouds, but it's about 50 degrees. And it's really nice. I know some of you folks up north are getting snowstorms and stuff, or woke up to snow this morning. Got several comments this morning about having snow. Hey, I'm talking over here. There's Macy. Macy's waiting to go to my man cave. Everybody is now waking up out here and stretching. Hey, big boy. Pain in the butt. The water's starting to go down a little bit. Jake gave me some duck food yesterday for the ducks. He said, Papa, I got some food that I told him about to putting the corn out. And he said, I've got some that floats. It's for ducks. And I said, good, I'll put it out. So he got me a bag, and I'm gonna scatter it out sometime today on that pond. They haven't been here. I haven't seen them this morning. They were here for 2 or 3 days in a row, and they'll be back. And when Jake's gonna build a duck house, he said, and put it out there for them, out there in the water, so they can maybe, who knows, they may even nest in it. Okay, Woody, okay, baby, we're going, okay? Which I'm tired of sitting, Papa. Let's go. Let's roll them. You two, y'all need to move out of my way. We're fixing, me and Woody gotta go. Oops, hey, Woody. Y'all gotta move on. Woody and I gotta make a quick trip to Walmart before church or anything. I'm glad we got up early, Woody. Glad we got up early, son. Our microwave quit on us. Just started making all kinds of crazy noises and fuzz, or bzzz, and all kinds of stuff like that. And so I had an old one in my shop. I went out to get it, but it's not very big. It's kind of small. So I said, gee, call Walmart, see if they got what we need. I'll run get it. One that's big enough to cook the stuff we cook. This one we got several years old, so I guess it's about time. But anyway, we're gonna just drive up and they'll bring it out. So Woody said, here, just go with me. And but I'm not gonna let Woody drive. I'm gonna, on the highway, Pawpaw drives, Woody. Pawpaw drives on the highway. All right, so we're headed out. Gotta make us a quick trip, get back, get dressed. I love you guys. They don't have my order ready. We're gonna be running late. May not make church. I told G, Woody and I would stop at Jack in the Box, get the boys breakfast. So we ain't got to cook this morning. Trying to cook dinner and don't have a microwave. We'll have when I get home. But they don't have my order ready. She said, be a few minutes. Okay, we called it in last night. Well, actually this morning. But anyway, regardless, I may get Woody a breakfast jack and just see what he thinks. He's never had one. I think he's had a bite of one that Heidi shared. You know, I sometimes get an extra one for Heidi so she could share it with her friends. Heidi had to have 2. Now, she had to have 2. And she's a big girl. You know, a big girl needs more to eat than a little Woody. Little Woody. But we're having a good time. Woody's tried to drive a couple of times, and I said, no, you can't. You can't drive on the highways in the car, Woody. I can just imagine driving by one of those highway patrolmen and him seeing Woody driving. Yes, there goes a hippie driving. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this off. We gotta sit here and wait. Woody and I. What do you think? What he says? I see a Shih Tzu, Papa. Woody, that little goat started messing with Woody. He says, I'm gonna put some Shih Tzu on him. Yeah, it's kind of a form of karate. Shih Tzu. Woody said he really don't know, Papa. He likes the ham. Likes the egg. Don't care for the bread, Papa. I'm on a diet, Papa. Can't eat bread. Likes the ham, though, don't you, buddy? There. He don't eat fast like I do. There. Get a piece of bread up. Here you go. All right, we're on our way home, guys. That's Woody's breakfast jack there. Oh, yeah, I'm tired, Papa. You need to take a nap. Okay. This is what happens after you eat a breakfast jack and you're little. You crash. He didn't want the bread. He ate the cheese. He ate the egg and he ate the ham. Didn't want the cheese. Although he likes cheese at home, he just didn't want it. He was stuck with the bread, so he didn't want it. I'll give it to Bandit or Kippy. But he does like the ham and the egg. And now he's crashed. We're almost home. All right, Woody, we're back, right? And you had a breakfast jack? Well, part of a breakfast jack, Papa. Part of it. We come back. I left the little girls out this morning when I left. They were fine. They were exploring everything around here. No telling what all they messed up. But I got back and with the microwave and helped she get it set up, and I put them back in because people will be coming. I don't want them to get run over. I'll watch for them, and then if somebody's not watching, and them little things will dart out in front of you, they might get run over. So I put them up. Everything's been fed and taken care of. I'm gonna go in now and help G kind of finish dinner, and we're having liver and onions, gravy, and I don't know what, some vegetables, I don't know what else. So I'll go and see what she's got going. I love you too. I love y'all. Little pains in the butts, both of them. Woody, we ain't gonna tolerate them, are we? We're not gonna tolerate them little goat. You can't be on TV with your ear like that, Woody. Come on. I had to talk to Hattie all the time about that. He's sleepy. He says, I've had a breakfast jack, Papa. It knocked me out. It knocked me out. Okay, let's go ahead and take a nap, buddy. You can take a nap, okay? Hey guys, I'm gonna show you what G's got going. This is the liver and gravy. It's delicious. I've tasted it. It's delicious. It's liver, brown and gravy mix, I think, and onions, okay? And then over here, then I'm gonna do cornbread. I'm gonna do the cornbread, okay? And here, mixed vegetables. Okay, it's gonna be good. And rice over here, okay? So I'm gonna do the cornbread right now. All right, guys, I'm gonna make cornbread today. And it's gonna be the recipe they use. It's the same little recipe. Take a little thing of this right here. This right here. And it calls for 1 egg for each package. I'm gonna do 3 packages. One's a different kind of package, it's gonna be done. And 1/3 cup of milk per package. Mix it all up, preheat the little oven to 400. So I've got 3 eggs, 3 packages of cornbread mix, my milk in my cup, and I've got 2 pans, and I'm gonna make it thin. It's gonna be real thin, okay? It's gonna use bacon grease, top and bottom. That's gonna be the difference in my cornbread and G's, okay? So we'll see how it works out, okay? So let's get busy mixing this stuff. So we're gonna take a little box of Jiffy, This recipe is a recipe that the lady I worked with did, and I've told y'all the story, I think, about her. She had 3 sisters in Cleveland. 2 of them were single, widowed, and then the third was married. But anyway, in Lake Lee, she was married. Her husband was a truck driver. Almost every day on our bus route, one of those sisters, or sometimes multiple, would call, Lake T. I'm just saying, probably what they sounded like. That's what she'd have to do. They'd want her to come home now from the bus route, and instead of relaxing or whatever, make cornbread for her. And they would either come over, and sometimes they'd say, would you make it and bring it over? Let's have some cornbread together. What else do we have besides cornbread? I don't have to go visit just for cornbread. But anyway, I said, what's so special about your cornbread, Lady T? And she says, well, I don't know. They all like it. So she tells me how she does it. So I come home one day, and geez, Mom and Dad are still here with us. And I went out to my man cave, and I made cornbread like she said make it. And I took it to them. Here I go. I'll wash my hands in a second. And I made it like she said make it. I took it to them, and they said it was the best cornbread they had ever eaten. I don't know. So I'm gonna wash my hands good and start mixing this stuff. Okay, I'm back. So, 3, we've got to multiply the little directions by 3, okay? I was a teacher. That's how smart I am. All right. There's 1 packet. This one G already opened. It's just a different brand. It says honey sweet. I could add some honey, but probably not. Sweet cornbread. Okay. There's my 3 packets. Now, costs 1/3 cup of milk per packet. So I've got my whole cup. That's 3. Put 3 eggs in here. All right. 1, 2. Y'all see? 3. Okay. Now, I get my milk here. Yeah, that's 1 cup. Good. Let's get the stir in here and see what we come up with here. The eggs all busted up good. I have one of those little deals you start with. I'm using it to mix my milk for my babies. Alright, to me, this looks mighty dry. Mighty dry. But we're going to stir it. We're going to go in the directions and see. Okay? Okay. Oh, it's working out pretty good. Okay, let me get my pans ready. Okay. I've heated up some bacon grease, okay? And I'm gonna put a couple of, G likes hers sweet. We'll put a couple of teaspoons, maybe 3, 2, just do 2, of honey. Local honey, right out from there. Local honey. That's good. All right, now let's stir this in good. And then we're gonna grease our pan. We're gonna start with okay, see it's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, all right, I'm gonna turn this here. This pan here, and I'm gonna put just a little. Let me put the right thing here. Oh yeah. Gee, she's fancy. I use a paintbrush out there. Then you can turn around and paint with it. No, just joking. Don't want to paint with it before or after. Well, you could after, but I don't. So let's pour a little bit of this in here. Okay, it's baking ready. Spread it around. Ooh, doggy. Okay, I spread it all over here. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna put it thin. Okay. We don't want a lot. About half of it here. I think it's about half. I can do it thick, I guess. It's a big pan. Might be okay. Let's just go ahead and put it all in one pan. You'll see how it comes out. Okay. We'll do some more when they thin. These are big pans. I always did the thin ones in a small pan. We got a small pan, but I'm not going to worry about getting it out right now. So we're just going to do it like this right here. Spread it out a little bit. Then it says bake it for 400 to 425 for about 15 or 20 minutes. And we got just about that much time before lunch.
Bandit.
Okay.
Bandit, get down.
All right, now I'm gonna take.
I thought y'all were Daniel coming home from church. So we're like the truck.
Some little specks in it. That's bacon. Oh, you dog, stop.
Out there trying to go up the stairs. You protect Kippy, hush! Kippy. Kippy. They're all our dogs, 3 or 4. We only have 3 dogs now.
All right, that's good. Put it in. I love that speckled color. Good. Okay.
Kippy, I got him when JoJo died. Take JoJo's place. Well, there's one there in the bushes that we just looked at.
It's in the oven. And okay, it's 12:30. About 12:50, or when it's good and brown, we'll check it, make sure. I'll stick a toothpick in it, make sure nothing comes out with it. If it's done through and through, we'll take it out. Make it a little crisp, be okay too. All right, I love you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this little bit of my cornbread. One day we'll make it real thin, and we'll have somebody's a taste test. It's great. I'm serious. That lady was so right about her cornbread. But she would make that cornbread, and then she would take it to her sisters and stuff. It had to be good, or they wouldn't keep calling her, you know? Anyway, catch you guys later. At lunchtime here. I'll let you see this stuff when it comes out, okay? Okay, once this hardens up a little bit on top, I will put a little bit more bacon grease on it. Just a little bit, just kind of coat it. And that's all we're gonna do with it, okay? Look at Tina, she come over here to play pool here in the kitchen. We got a regular pool hall here in our kitchen. Okay, here's my cornbread. See the little specks of bacon in it? Ooh, doggy. Here's the rice. Here's vegetables. They taste delicious. And the liver and onions is over there with the gravy. That's gonna be our lunch. We cover up with my blanket. One of my blankets here, see my face on it. Yeah, make sure everybody sees me. Yeah, there's Pawpaw. There's my girl, Heidi. Or my donkey, a donkey, as Shrek would say, the donkey. And hush, guys. And we cover this up because Mick and them want to lay on it at night, and we're afraid they may start scratching on it during the night. So we cover it up when nobody's playing on it. All right, I'm gonna go out and sit on the porch. These guys, they all out visiting on the porch. Get back with you guys when we start to eat. Okay. Honest opinion, cornbread. What do you think?
So good.
So good.
It was like a little sweet, and I like it.
Yeah, it had. I put some honey in it.
Oh, it's good.
Not much, like 2 teaspoons.
I had work on that third day, so
All right, Dan.
third day I can't eat before my
Let's
mother
hear it,
feeds
Dan.
me. You can't. So I had it at like at 1 o'clock that day, so I had to go weirdo. Anyway, so that night though,
Let's hear it, Dan.
72 hours at like 4 in the afternoon.
Stop ignoring me.
Night at
Let's
about
hear it.
6, we had a very
What's up,
small
Pop?
salad
About the
and a
cornbread.
piece of fish.
Well, when I come in, Dad was choking on the cornbread. and
No, it
I
wasn't
almost
cornbread I
did
was
the
choking on.
Pilot maneuver.
It was a.
That was the
It
cornbread.
was an ice cube before the cornbread.
Oh, you was using the cornbread to wash your ice cream down?
Hey, you go ahead anyway. Your story.
Anyway.
You had to give him the honey, really?
Oh,
No.
He was choking bad over there. I was like, Dad, you okay? You choking? Like, yeah, that cornbread. It's so funny.
It was not. Anyway, go ahead. What do you think?
Anyway, honestly, that's probably the best cornbread I've ever eaten.
I don't like cornbread, but I thought it was very good.
I thought it was good too. I like the texture.
I like the crusty kind of on top. Like, y'all's cornbread's almost always raw on top.
You know,
Sorry, G.
I'm gonna tell you. You ordered the recipe, and I'm gonna tell you, but it's gonna be like you did my biscuits. You're gonna start saying Jesus give it to you. Now, I'm not Jesus.
You poured it in on grease.
I didn't pour it on grease.
You added grease.
You put your batter in on the grease that was melted in the bottom of the pan.
Bacon grease.
Well, that's what you always do. And you got bacon grease from me.
No.
Goodness
I was
gracious,
using
very
bacon
real.
grease. I was using bacon grease back when using 3-corner panties.
With Pam or whatever, and then you
I
put
started
the
using
batter in.
bacon grease to do things with, and I bet you probably got that tub of grease too, don't you? You probably don't even do the real
Bacon up.
bacon up.
Go look at my grease on the stove in there.
You do bacon up, don't you?
I have renderings. Go ahead, tell me what it is.
Or you cook the bacon down.
Okay, well I didn't know if you'd.
That's what I do.
God.
Kim,
I'm not an
that.
idiot.
You
Kim.
had to think
I'm
about
not an
it.
idiot.
Kim,
We did
that's
try
what you and I
that,
do.
remember?
We're real.
We're real.
We're
Yeah,
real.
we're real.
He's artificial.
We tried that, and we
Just
wasn't getting
because
bacon
somebody
grease
else
fast
does it
enough.
for me is not a big deal.
Did you eat liver, baby?
No, what they got mixed in it,
We
Dan?
couldn't cook the bacon grease up, bacon enough to get enough grease to use for
We
his
get,
biscuits
I
that
guarantee
we
we bought
wanted.
just bacon ends. We bought bacon ends, a big box of them. I put them in a pot, and I went to cooking on them. And when we got done, there may have been that much grease in that thing.
Eat it, Papa.
Anyway, yeah, I cook my bacon on Saturdays for the boys, and I save all my grease. And I put the cornbread mix is just the regular mix, like it calls for, the eggs, stuff like that. But I added some honey to it, 2 teaspoons of honey. And then I put bacon grease on the bottom just with a little brush. I like to use a paintbrush, but didn't have one.
I use a paintbrush too.
Yeah, Mom has a little fancy thing.
Carter, come sit with
But
Lily.
anyway, and then I put my batter in there.
Okay, here.
And then when it started getting, I put a
I'll
little bit of
eat
bacon
it
grease
as
on
soon as
top.
I
It's hard
finish
to
this,
mix it
okay?
over that because it's soft. But when it starts
Soon
to
as I
bake a
finish
little bit,
my
just a little bit of crust, then I come back and I paint the top
I said
good.
that they were crushed on top.
Yeah, and that's all I do, little specks. That's bacon. Chips of bacon.
I like it.
Out of their bacon grease.
I liked it.
I thought that was like rat dung.
Somebody tell him to shut up.
Rat dung's always made everything better.
Next time I'll use rat poop.
You
With
went
little
from mom
specks.
having raw.
They
Damn,
playing.
this house is crazy.
Listen, I personally like a thinner cornbread.
Yes.
personally, with a little bit of a crust on the top and on the bottom. And
That was my
sometimes you eat
plan.
cornbread over here, it's that thick, it's like a daggum birthday cake.
Thank you, man.
Like a 2-layered birthday cake.
Mine was planned to be thin because that's what Lady told me to do.
Yeah.
This is her recipe. But Mom comes up with a third package, so I had to put it in there. She says, it's got to have a little sweet to it. It's got honey in it. So I ended up putting some honey, my honey in it.
I love sweet cornbread.
I added 2 teaspoons of honey to it.
Oh, these people right here on this channel is going to tell you, you ain't from the South if you like sweet cornbread. That's what they're going to tell you.
Well, I ain't never been north.
I'm just telling you what people try to tell you sometimes.
Well,
I like sweet
Okay,
cornbread
well, I
too.
think people from the South like sweet cornbread. We like sweet tea. We like,
Exactly.
We like sweet chili.
yeah, we like sweet. That's
No,
true.
some
We
people
like,
like sweet
I
chili.
think that's discrimination. People are allowed to just
that's
like what they like.
there's a limit on sweet chili.
matter if you're from the South. Well, yeah, I mean,
like what
we
you
don't want
like.
it so
You're
sweet.
gonna like
Love
what
is
you're gonna like what I tell you to like.
Love is love.
clean off your nose, Bree.
Listen, I have a sweet
You're
chili
brown
story.
nosing.
So we had this chili. We had this chili cook off at work, and I made this big pot of chili, just like Mom's always made. You know, it had a little. I don't put as much sugar, but it has a little bit of sugar in it. And I was so proud of it, and I was standing there, and I got me a little bowl at my lunch, and somebody else had come through, and she was sampling them, and she took some, and she's like, "Oh my God, this was disgusting! It's sweet chili." And I was standing right there, I'm like,
She said what?
Lasonia Mejia.
Then I say, well, don't eat it.
I said, "That's mine. That's rude." Anyway, she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said it like that."
Well,
But
that
she's-
is rude.
That is
I mean,
rude.
you don't know who's
Oh my
standing
God,
around
that's
who
disgusting.
brought
That's
what.
sweet chili.
At church, I took.
You know that they don't
That's
like
why
it.
I just don't participate in going and
If the
tasting
pot is
anymore.
still full when it's time to go home.
Yeah.
Back in when we used to have the cookout there at church with Brother Parker and them, they had that cookout one evening. I made red beans, pinto beans, you know. And Mom says, put a cup of sugar in it. I thought, oh, sugar in my beans? Because she always did. And I did, and I won.
Yeah.
I had the best bean.
They were yellow?
Are you trying to be a doctor?
I bet that was so
1 cup.
No, it wasn't a cup. Mom says it wasn't a whole cup.
Well, I don't know how to.
I think it was a cup, Mama.
It
That's
was
why he won
It's
then.
just whatever cup you were using.
Well, whatever cup I had. It was full.
It may have been a quarter cup.
Maybe. Maybe.
Don't anybody try
First
Dad's
of
beans.
all, let me say this. If Dad says it was a cup of sugar, it's a cup of sugar, and neither one of y'all have the right
Oh,
cup
thank you,
of
Dan.
cup.
Let's know, Dan.
He
Suck it
didn't put a
up.
cup in there. He knows what he put in there.
He's sucking up now.
He spoke wrong.
Goodness gracious alive, try to correct a grown man when he's talking about what he did one time.
Somebody's gonna backhand you in a minute.
Oh, you will backhand him when you see my video on Tuesday. He talked about you, Kim. It was horrible.
That wasn't horrible.
Wait a minute,
Same thing I said about you.
Well, he called your name, but I've made sure it wasn't on the video.
No, I did not call her
What
name.
did he say,
I said
Daddy?
I'm not going to
No, you watch it. You have to watch it.
On Tuesday's video?
I think it's Tuesday, yeah.
What did you say, Daniel?
I was talking about how y'all always call me when y'all need something done instead of just calling and saying, hey, let's do this or come down here real quick. I need you to help me. Y'all call and like, I know you're busy, but maybe if you get a chance, you can,
But-
it can be next week if you want to, but I'm out here working on it right now.
But you know whose voice he used, Kim.
It sounds like Debbie.
Well, that's how you talk.
No, it ain't. You're a liar. I'm gonna hit
Buddy,
you.
hey, Kate, I didn't see you there. Hi, buddy. Rob, Steph, Jill. Dustin's here somewhere with the kids.
I usually say,
Little
this
children.
is what I say. Hey,
What do you think about them birds?
The yellow one don't have a beak.
And you
Huh?
say,
It doesn't have a beak.
Yeah, they do.
The yellow one does not have a beak. The white one does. The yellow ones don't.
Oh, Kim, surely you got a beak, kids.
be watching those kids.
Oh, it's green.
Thank you for moving
Okay.
the closer.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I've got an escape route right here. I can leave anytime I want to. Mom, don't block my escape route.
No, I'm
You better get prepared to jump over that chair. You had
Listen,
9 days off. They
Thank you.
didn't hang my door.
I'm gonna go out because I got a lot to do today. I'm gonna go out and get
Here.
ready for you guys to come put your things one at a time in the time capsule.
Where's this time capsule?
Capsule. Do you hear how you keep saying that? It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, go, it's a capsule.
Capsule.
It's a capsule.
It's a capsule.
Capsule.
Spell it.
S-U-L-E.
Thank you, Soul.
No.
Not Soul.
But you just say capsule.
No, it's a capsule. It's a capsule, Dan.
Yes, it's a capsule.
Y'all don't talk right.
Yes, you are.
Y'all people
No,
don't
it's a
talk
capsule.
right. Y'all can't talk. Crazy.
That's soul.
Korea.
That's soul.
Come on out, let's put some stuff in this capsule.
Capsule.
What is
Time
that
capsule.
story wrong?
Look in the
Yeah, he
printer,
does
in the
always say
printer
that
over
wrong,
there.
too.
That's soul.
Capsule.
All right, I'm gonna go out and get ready. Y'all bring your stuff up for the time capsule.
Okay, buddy. Lester and Jamie showed up, put stuff in the time capsule. I got my little envelope here. I'll tell you what it said. So, enclosed is the champion biscuit and cornbread maker. Yeah. Could be a recipe. It could be the cook. We'll see. There's Lester and Jamie. Glad they come to do it. All this stuff goes in the time capsule.
Hold on, guys. Bree, let's go. Hurry.
Are you recording now?
Yeah.
We're on the wrong side.
No, you're good for now. We're gonna get Bree first.
Everybody here is going to put something in the time capsule.
Okay, Lester and Jamie, come on. Go live on the time capsule. And unless y'all want to be private like that, tell us what you got to put in there. It's time to put it in.
Okay, so I am going to put a Amazon Sanctuary cap in the time capsule with this little spoon.
I've heard a lot about the little spoon.
You heard that little spoon?
I heard a lot about the little spoon.
I have to ask, have you ever found yourself being a little spoon?
No, I'm always a big spoon.
Have you ever been cold and accidentally turned into a little spoon without realizing?
Accidentally?
So what you're saying is you like to back it up sometimes.
It was a two-time thing.
Oh my god, it was more than 2
Three. It
times.
may happen 3 times. Anyway, this is going to go into the time capsule, and I'm from the tap with my little
Lance,
spoon.
you are my big brother, and I've always tried to get a lot of advice from you. Let me give you one piece of advice. One piece. You don't have to tell everything that happens to you in life. Sometimes you can keep quiet.
She told it. I didn't
Oh,
tell
she told it. Oh, never mind. Man. Never mind.
Yeah, she tells all.
All right, little spoon. Put your little spoon in there.
Heather, come here. Take up too much space there, Morrow.
It is officially in.
It's officially in there. All right.
Jamie, you're up.
Alright, so all I brought was a gift that someone gave me. A tiny little picture.
You didn't really like the gift, Miss Rocky?
I love the gift so much that I want to
okay.
save it, make sure nothing happens to it. It's a picture of my Dixie girl. Morrow Hill, Vegas.
Yeah, they're on the internet probably. Dan dug a hole.
I'm gonna have to dig a bigger hole with my tractor auger. I just want to get started.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to finish this video up for you. And this is our Sunday video, Sunday dinner. We had a great time. You'll see some of the folks that are gathered up doing our time capsule. Yeah, I think Dan said it right, capsule. Anyway, regardless, that's a lot of fun. I put an envelope with some stuff in there that said champion biscuit and cornbread maker in a picture, and they're wondering right now, Dan will probably dig it up tonight and see if my recipe's in there, but it's not. But he'll be digging it up. And you heard what he said. You heard what all of them said. Pawpaw, the best cornbread I ever eat. I knew it would be. It's the best I ever eat. I'm gonna give you the recipe. Well, y'all saw me make it. Package of that little old Jiffy mix or whatever you want to call it. And that 1/3 cup of milk and 1 egg. You have to do 1 package. Naturally, if you're gonna make twice that much, you double it. Everything doubles. G wanted to do 3 packages. I did add 2 teaspoons of honey that Lady didn't add, because G likes hers kind of sweet. She likes sweet and everything. And it's good. It's still good. And that was the only thing I added that wouldn't have been, added. And then I put bacon grease, the real stuff that I've collected from cooking breakfast for these boys on the bottom. Just coat it. Put my batter in there and a little bit on top. It's hard to put it on top when the batter's still soft. I did a little bit, but I took it back out when the top started getting a little bit firm. I took my little brush and just painted it good. And little specks, a little bit of bacon grease, bacon chips. I love it. And everybody loved it. And every piece got eaten. It's all gone. And you make it thinner, I think it's better. It's even got kind of a crispiness to it. But a lot of people was coming, and we did 3 packages, so I just went ahead and just did it like it normally did. And it still is about so thick, but you can make it thinner. Late even made hers thin. And I've made it thin before, and it comes out so good. If I was going to use 1 package of that, one little, jiffy thing, and 1 egg and 1/3 cup, I'd use a small round pan. And I started to go out and get one of my little cast iron pans that would have done better at it, but I was in a hurry, and I didn't go get it. I should have. It would have been a whole lot better. And I'm pretty sure from now on, they're going to want me to make the cornbread, and I will start using my little cast iron pans. I love you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Share it with a friend. Great time with all these folks. Great time. And share it with a friend. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. I love y'all. Take care.